Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. My name is Devi Tria Saputri and this is
Jovita.
Miss Jovita is now studying in Sriwijaya University,
Yes.
Faculty of Health,
Public health.
Public Health. So Miss Jovita, could you
Yes.
tell us about yourself a bit?
Alright. Hello everyone, my name is Jovita Linda. I love cooking and baking, so in 2018 I decided to be students of Nutrition Science Study Program in Public Health Faculty, Sriwijaya University. Maybe that's all, Devi?
What do you feel for studying in Sriwijaya University?
Well, actually, studying Sriwijaya University, it's kind of challenging for me because as you know that we live in Metro City, Lampung province, and then now I have to go to Palembang in South Sumatra to study, far from my home, far from my parents and my family, and I learned a lot during this kind of experience.
So we're going to talk casually. Yeah. I will ask you some questions that maybe people don't know much about food issues around us since you are in a public health faculty of Sriwijaya University. And I've already prepared the question. So, first question will be, during this pandemic, one of the most important thing to keep our body healthy is related to dietary habit, right?
Yes.
As a nutritionist soon to be, could you tell us about good dietary habit?
Alright. That's a good question actually, Devi.
Thank you.
Well, as we know that we are in the midst of pandemic right now, and it's kind of makes us realize about what's actually something that can protect us from that kind of virus, and one of them is that having good dietary habit. So, what is good dietary habit? Well, and one of them is that we should consume a variety of food which consists of protein, mineral, and also high in fiber. And then we should consume also vegetables and also fruits, animal products, for example, like eggs, milk, and meat. I think that's really important dietary habit for us in the midst of pandemics. We should consume a variety of foods, not only one kind of food. For example, like you just only consume carbohydrate and also protein. For example, like you eat rice and also only fried chicken, something like that. No, it's not healthy actually, and it's not good for our body. We should consume the combination of them. So we should consume rice, maybe, and a fried chicken, and we have spinach there. So that's really important for us.
Well, then what kind of food that we have to consume to boost our immune system within this pandemic?
Well, that's really interesting questions, Devi. Well, in the midst of pandemic, in nutrition science, we know about functional food, which is, it means that food consists of bioactive component. For example, like alkaloid and inulin and something like that. And that's really good for our body. For example, like in ginger have bioactive component, which is good for our body, for antivirus, immunomodulator, as immune booster, and also as anti-inflammations, anti-cancer, and then that's really good for our body. And Indonesian people knows it as jamu. Do you know jamu?
Yeah, I do drink it.
Yes, jamu. Well, actually, this Indonesian traditional drink is really good to boost our immune system. Maybe that's it.
But you have mentioned that anti-inflammation in ginger, right?
Yes.
What kind of anti-inflammation is?
Alright, anti-inflammations in Bahasa we know it as anti peradangan.
Alright, I see.
Yes.
Alright, next. Could you give us tips about how to make a healthy and delicious dish?
Well, actually, delicious and also healthy is something like it is hard to be combined, but actually you can get that too. It is possible for you to get healthy food but also delicious food. For example, like if you cook fried rice, don't use oil that has been using for a lot of times, such as it has used for until 3 times or 4 times, but use it only once for that fried chicken only. And also, if you love to consume sweet snacks or sweet food, don't use sugar, regular sugar. You can use honey, maybe something like that, so you can get the sweet taste but also healthy.
Alright, that's the explanation from Miss Jovita. Now we're going to move on to the fact or myth segment.
Alright.
Basically, in this segment, you have to confirm the statements that I will give and explain us the reason either it is a fact or myth, right?
Okay.
The first statement, it is not permitted to eat chocolate after eating noodles. Fact or myth?
Well, actually, I'm not sure enough about the statement itself, but I think it is not permitted because, you know, it is like in the chocolate, it consists of high calorie, and also in noodles also having high calorie. So it is really unhealthy for our body if it consumes too much calorie in a time. So I think yeah, it is fact that it is not good for us to eat chocolate after we are eating noodles.
Alright. Second statement. In previous times, there is an issue about worm that found in canned sardines.
Yes.
And the worm still exists there until now. So that people afraid to buy it or even eating it because, you know, worm in your body is not healthy at all.
Yes. Okay. Well, I know how people are feeling about that.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it is hoax. It is myth. Well, actually, it is myth because, as we know, that in Indonesia we have National Drugs and Food Agency, which manage and also monitor all the food that mostly Indonesian people consumes. So you don't have to be worried, or you don't have to be afraid to consume canned sardines because what canned sardine that sold in supermarket or in market itself is actually safe for us to be consumed because we have safety food management that is conducted by National Food and Drug Agency, and you don't have to be afraid. Well, actually, that is a fake issue. That is a real issue that in previous time there is a worm inside the canned sardines, but actually it is only in some of products of canned sardines. But there are so many canned sardine products in Indonesia, and not all of them consist of worm inside it.
Maybe brand you mean?
Yes, it is about brand. It is about its company itself. So you don't have to be afraid to consume canned sardines, which now it is sold in supermarket itself because it is safe for us to be consumed.
And what if we eat the canned sardine without cook it first? Is that safe for us or not?
Well, yeah, maybe we should follow. We should know how to process the food itself that has been given from the company. So yeah, I think it is good for us. It is good for us if we cook it first before we consume it.
Alright. The third statement is over-consuming salt can cause hypertension. Is it fact or myth?
Well, it's actually mostly myth because actually it's not about salt itself, but it's about sodium inside it. If you use salt in almost all of your dish, it is okay. But after eating the kind of dish, and then you are eating snacks which consists of high sodiums, it is something that dangerous. So I think I think it is not about the salts. You can consume salts in almost all of your teas to make the taste flavor or the flavor is out. It is good actually. It is permitted. It is not dangerous. But if you consume high sodiums in other food, in snacks or junk food, so it becomes dangerous.
Alright, so basically you have to prevent over consuming like junk food or snacks that is not healthy for your body, because it can cause hypertension instead of eating over protein like meat like that, lamb. Well, that's all our
Conversation.
no, I think
Chit-chat?
it's chit chat. That's all our chit chat today. I hope you guys can take the benefits from our conversation today. We're sorry for our mistake. For if you think that we have some misinformation, you can comment in the down below so we can know about that. And we're sorry if we did. I'll see you in the next video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Goodbye.